Hey guys, I'm back here behind the house today in a little, the beginnings of a small camp that me and my nephew started on. Uh, it's obviously not finished yet, but I thought I might start a series of videos on 18th century, um, like trekking, the equipment I use, things I do on treks. Over the past 3 or 4 years, we've been doing some treks, some by canoe. The very first one was we just packed in our stuff on our backs, but usually the treks are it's too hectic for me to film everything, and so that's why I thought I'd make these maybe these short videos to kind of first of all bring more content to my channel, and just to share a few things that we've learned kind of along the way. But what I thought I would share today is, as I get older, it gets a little harder sleeping on the ground, and so far I haven't really been out in really bad weather. I've been out in cold weather, but as far as sleeping on the ground, I discovered on this last trek that we did this past year a really comfortable way to sleep, and it keeps you up off the ground. So if it would rain, it would keep you dry, and it's also actually pretty comfortable. So I'm going to show you that now. Okay, so what I do first is I pick a bunch of about 6 foot, maybe slightly over 6 foot. I'm about 5'7" or so, so I make it a little bit longer than myself, just wider than my shoulders. Get a bunch of sticks. If you know it's going to be bad weather, I would get thicker ones. These are, the size of my wrist maybe. And I just lay them out as you see here, side by side. Try to find sticks that don't have a lot of knots, that are fairly straight, and you just lay them together. And then I take 4 stakes and drive in on each corner. That keeps the bed from, when you're on it, to keep it from moving out from under you as you move around during the night. And once you get all that laid out, and you could even put cross pieces underneath to elevate yourself a little more if you wanted. I haven't tried that yet. But then you want to find, and I'll show you here in a second, but really small, like as small as your pinky or smaller, live branches or twigs, just saplings basically, and layer that on top of here to kind of make a springy bed. I don't know if you can see this very well, but this is kind of what you're looking for. Just small stuff like this that's live. You don't want dead stuff, obviously, it'll just break underneath you. But just small stuff that's really, what's the word I'm looking for? Really springy. Soft, kind of soft and springy. So you just gather a bunch of this, or like, it depends what area you're in. In our area we've got a lot of oaks, but we also have some cedars. And I've got some cedar branches here too. Pine, small pine branches. Anything like that will work. So once you got all your material together, and I'm not going to do the whole thing because this is just for the purpose of demonstration, but you basically just want to layer everything you got, the small springy branches. I kind of lay them end to end somewhat, kind of evenly across. And as you lay on this, of course, it kind of mats it down. But you just, like I said, layer it evenly across there. I've got some cedar here too. kind of layered as you go back. So you have kind of a springy mat there. And then what I do is, depending on what you got, we've got a lot of leaves here, so I normally use leaves. You can use grass or whatever. I'll just gather up you a bunch of leaves and just cover the whole thing with leaves. But another thing I forgot to mention is, one trick I learned is if you keep your two outside logs larger than all the inside ones, helps keep all this stuff inside here on your bed. But once you get a good mat of leaves and whatever on here, throw your ground cloth or blanket or whatever you're using on here, actually makes a good bed. Kind of springy. It's actually soft, pretty soft, and surprisingly comfortable. And if your logs are thick enough, it'll keep you up off the ground, out of the wet. So that's just a little trick I learned. Thought I'd pass it along to you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope to make more of these videos. I'm pretty busy right now. We're just coming into spring, so hopefully we'll be doing some turkey hunting soon. And as always, the treks in the fall of the year. So hope you all enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching.